Okay, everyone, this is Ashley. Ashley has been under knee chest care for
A year now, close to a year.
close to a year now. Awesome. So, Ashley, how do you feel after starting knee chest upper cervical care?
So after starting care, I just noticed that I hold my adjustments longer than I did before. I used to have foot pain that like ran down my leg and into my foot. So every time I would step, there would be shooting pain in my foot. And now after starting knee chest care, I feel so much better because I don't have that same stiffness when I get up and down or when I put pressure on my feet. There's just not that same kind of pain that goes down my right leg like it did before.
That's awesome. So, Ashley, what's the biggest difference that you have seen since starting care?
So it's that first that pain before that just never went away. That under knee chest has gone away, and then also I hold my adjustments far more longer. So before I would get adjusted every week. It would still be upper cervical, but it wouldn't be with a knee chest adjustment. So every week I would get an adjustment, and within 3 to 4 days I felt like I needed another adjustment. Where under knee chest, I just feel like I can go 2, 3, 4 weeks. I mean, so if I can't get in for a whole month, I don't really worry about that because I know that adjustment's going to hold for far longer.
Nice. And how have you noticed your sleep has changed since being under care?
My sleep is just so much better because the day I get an adjustment, man, I sleep like the dead. I wake up and I'm super refreshed, and that feeling doesn't go away just after that first night, but it lasts for those 2 to 3 weeks in between an adjustment. Now it'll start to wear off like closer to the time I need an adjustment, but it's always that really good restful sleep that I get after I've been adjusted.
So good. And Harrison is your 5-year-old son. He's also under care.
Yes.
So what notices have you seen, or what changes have you noticed in him since being under care?
For Harrison, he always has trouble going to the bathroom. Ever since we've started potty training, he can go, number one, just fine. But when it comes to bowel movements, he will hold that for days, and that makes for a very miserable child. So when he's adjusted and adjusted regularly, we don't have to say, you got to go, stop holding it, stop, we call it running from his poop, because he'll literally run from himself. And so we don't notice that. He'll say on a regular basis, like, I got to go to the bathroom. I'm like, go, buddy, go. So it's just it's so much better for him when he's been adjusted. And also there will be times where he's like really cranky or doesn't sleep well. And when he's adjusted regularly, like during COVID, he didn't get adjusted regularly. Actually, nobody did. And we should have, but it was COVID. So for him, it was pretty bad because he didn't want to sleep, he didn't want to poop, and he, was just cranky sometimes. Once we started getting adjustments again, totally different kid.
That's awesome. So, Ashley, last question. Scale of 1 to 10, how likely are you to recommend knee chest care?
10 out of 10. If I could literally say 100 times, I would recommend getting under knee chest care.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Ashley.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. Good job.